Top of the morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the first episode of a brand new segment I like to call Random Arcs. So, in this beginning one, is going to be focusing on an alternate universe, like the how I put this. It's like the Yugioh 3D Beyond Time movie, but this one is 7. The Yugioh 7D Beyond Multiverse. Where the so our contenders things, like the original trio, that's 3, and the Yugioh and his counterparts, that's 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. So yeah, it takes place in an alternate timeline where this lunatic that is replaced, replacing the guy, the Paradox, with him. And he's a he's a nutcase. That's his name, Nutcase. Or Nut, like in Crazy Nut. Or Crazy for short. And he has more talents than... And, yeah. So, in his profile thing, that is this one. If you see it, good for you. He can do burn damage. He can protect his cards and, do all that stuff. So, yeah. And because of my voice thing, I am not gonna do the, whole arc, the whole, yeah. So yeah, it happens in canon of the Yugioh 3D But the lunatic is just dueling random people and stealing their cards and turning them into his own version. He stole the blue-eyed white dragon from Seto Kaiba. And yeah, then the also sorry. So he also attracted the attention of the 7 duelists. Yeah. Because they know that because Jaden, his friend, his best cards were taken from all that stuff, but so then they go to, and as he says, well, now this is going to be fun. He's not just dueling one person. He's dueling 7 people. So he's like, as they all like ready to duel, yep. And they're separate comrades. And we're also cheering them on. Sorry. So, yeah. So, 7 of them are, with their support guys. So, this guy goes first. As he draws into his favorite spell card, known as, he drew pop-up. The pop-up allows him to activate one card, or one field spell. But first he activates the sorry, my throat is like still recovering from so he activates the show of the multiverse, or circus, where he pays 100 life points, special summoned a ninja, and adds a spell card known as Mask of the Multiverse Circus to his hand. So, plus, yes. So then he activates the pop-up that he just drew pays an extra 200 to activate one field spell directly from his deck, hand, or graveyard to his field zone. And he chose the Circus of the Multiverse Circus. Sorry. So all Multiverse Circus monsters cannot attack if they were special summoned until the end of this turn. So what it means by it basically, because he special summoned a ninja, and he can attack. So, and plus he can't attack at all because, and because he was special summoned, he can select one monster, and he selected the hero straight or striker, or I call it striker, but yeah, not duster, but and he is special summoned, and because both of them are so two of them, and he also special summoned the clown girl and the gummy dog directly to the field. And he says, but they won't be around long. First I used gummies. First I used to synchro summon, to summon the roller doll, in attack mode, and that's 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now I play overlay, as he says, to summon King of the Multiverse Circus. But he does a weird enchant for both of them. Let me tell you what this one. You know how all ace monsters of Yu-Gi-Oh has in video games, they have this enchant stuff. As he says, or he does this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come on out. He synchro summoned Roller Doller or Doll. Oh. Come on out, old friend. Yeah. So, yeah. Plus, he's big. He's bigger than he's bigger than the actual card artwork. So, yeah. So and for the other one is hey, come out in my boss monster, or come on out, king of the multiverse. I summoned ya. Let's make them laugh. So, yeah. So then yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And plus, both of their effects, like once per turn. But he's waiting on this run for the right moment. But this run instantly. Because yeah, so his group is like, man, they never heard of such a card as he says, I come from an alternate universe. Then in that universe, my cards are stronger than they look. So, yeah. So he summoned 4 monsters right off the bat, and he also did use him on his adding the spell or trap card. Or actually, yeah, effect. So he used, or he's activated this run on, or actually, never mind. Because he also had a fusion card, and he already had 2 of these guys in his hand, and special summoned another monster. But why would he do that? So, yeah. Now it's your turn. So, Yugi summons like something, like he summons, or he set monsters, and my spell card earn once per turn during my opponent's must mill 1 card from the top of their deck to the graveyard. And then all of their monsters get changed to defense mode. So then Yugi summons, like, he uses his special monster, like some card to bring out his Dark Magician. So then they all set the monster cards, or summons a bunch of monsters, and yeah, Yugioh summons his his Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and yeah. As he says, okay. And then, because they can't do anything with, like, when the king was is on a field. So, their spells and traps cannot be activated. So, so then so the nutcase, or crazy, ends up saying, "What's wrong? Because you can't activate spells or traps." Well, that's easy. So then So then so then was back to his turn, as he had his eyes on Dark Magician and for a long time, as he says, "All right, I draw." And the card that he drew was none other than Reborn of the Multiverse Circus. So, but he also kept his eyes on Stardust Dragon that was on a field at a present. So, what does he do? He activates the Mask of this to the Stardust Dragon. Yeah, and and took control of it. But yeah, you know how plot points are. So then so then he's like, okay, that's good. Got him out of the way. Next, I'll activate, as he has the same, like what he does. I activate my fusion spell card. To fusion summon my 3 gummies, 2 in my hand, 1 in the graveyard, to be shoveled into the deck to bring out my ice cream dog. And then but before he did that, he used he used the roller doller or doll to basically to take the opponent's monster. So he chose Dark Magician, And and you're probably asking yourself, why didn't he just take the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon? So, he actually does. Yeah. Or actually, he... Or actually, he does... I'm changing it to... He actually does use it on Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon turned into the Multiverse Circus Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, or Odd Eyes Multiverse or her Circus Dragon. Yeah. Then he used this card to gain the attack or the effect of pendulum dragons and effect. Basically, you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh. And sorry for my breathing. Okay? I'm not overweight, it's just... It's stuffy. And... So... So the Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon's effects basically becomes that dog's effect. So basically so now, because of that, he attacks into the Blue Eyes White Dragon, or not. I meant Dark Magician. And and he destroys 3 monsters on the field. And the damage, because of the pendulum monster, delted, was doubled. So yeah, so then and plus they were weaker than all 3 of these, because the King of the Multiverse Circus detached one, and and all your opponent's cards were all monsters on your opponent's field lost a lot of attack points. And so then Yeah. So then, yeah. So then the card shows up in his graveyard. And guess who it was? Odd Eyes Multiverse Circus Dragon was in his graveyard because of he took the Odd Eyes away from him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so then he sets a trap card and yeah. So he's basically winning the duel unless they pull victory out of their hat. And that's what Yugioh did. Because one of the custom made cards that Yugioh found in the metaverse was a monster card called the Light Heat King of the Multiverse. So Yugioh took control of the duel, and yeah, then the whole thing goes kablam. And yeah, and so the Light King thing had the effect of special summon all monsters from the graveyard to the field. So then they all got their monsters back, and yeah, as he says, oh boy. So then yeah, and yeah, so then he activates because his opponent activated a card or declares an attack. He activates this, shovels 2 cards, negate it, and then shovel it into the owner's deck. So basically, yeah. And then yeah. So then he does, yeah. So Stardust Dragon comes back and like everything, and yeah, and somehow all he says not really the multiverse Light King had the effect of if it's shoveled into the deck, then I select one monster, and all of the monsters that are on our side of the field, the selected monster gains all of their attack points. As they said, go ahead. So then the attack goes in, and the attack was successful and destroyed the king. And because how it said infinity attack, it destroys. So then he lost, as he says, that was fun. As the team. Because reason why he wasn't actually going to plan to take over the world. He just wanted to see of who would be a good challengers. And the good and showed entertainer thing. So basically, yeah. He as he tells them, and this is what he said to them. You can be you can watch my show, by the way. You don't need the tickets or anything. So then so then he does as the little, they got front row seats. And so the king does some circus tricks. The dog, three-headed dog, does the same thing. And yeah. And they all did their, man. Yeah. Because he's a circus entertainer. Just like how Yugioh is. But he makes, a showstopper. Basically, what I mean is that, yeah. Yeah. He runs the entire circus. Yes. Through the entire metaverse. From Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series to to Yu-Yah's and beyond. I need a good volunteer. As so then the Blue Eyes Multiverse Circus Dragon was a yeah. So it was so entertaining that even as and he copied the Blue Eyes White Dragon, not like actually fully steal it. And yeah, Seto Kaiba does like not allow his brother to basically do like to go to the circus, but the but he tells Kaiba, or because Kaiba says the circus is too expensive thing, and so the same guy shows up. He says, "It's not expensive. After all, you actually did something to get in, actually." And Mokuba's like, "What do you mean?" "Well, the card, I needed one volunteer to, like, be a good, how will I put this? Really good, and, like, for a show stage thing. So I chose the Blue Eyes White Dragon." Yeah. So, and so, and both of you two who are already, you can enter and you don't need to pay for nothing. As Mokuba's like, "Wow, really?" Yeah. As Seto Kaiba's like, "Huh, okay. If Mokuba goes, I go too." So then the whole thing, it went so perfect. And yeah. Yeah. So then Seto Kaiba, or actually Mokuba wanted the autograph, and yeah, it's pretty cool. As everybody's like, "Man, that boy, you did great." Yeah. And don't worry, hey, Jaden, I didn't actually steal your friends' cards. I simply just copied their, for it. That's cool, bro. Hey? Yeah, so yeah. So then, now this is the end of the first episode of, and titled Yu-Gi-Oh! 7D. Basically like 3D, 5D, and I said to myself, 7D. Basically, yeah. So, and this is just a first episode. If you like this as episode, let me know in the comments below. And yeah. So now, with this out of the way, now I'm gonna watch the Kaiju number 8. Hey, episode 2. So, let's see how long this video took. Wow, not that long. So, I was gonna expect to be like 1 hour and 45 minutes. Not like, oh, I'm gonna do like an hour. So, yeah. Do you like this what if? Or no. Do you like this new Who thing? Or do you want me to go back to the what if? Tomorrow I'll do a what if. I don't know on who, but this is a new, fresh experience. So, yeah. Because we all seen in the Yu-Gi-Oh! 3D Beyond Time, but this is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! 7D before the multiverse. Yeah, because and his main goal was to have many volunteers, like cards that would be transformed into them, to be like, the he instead of him molding all the multiverse, like from original Yu-Gi-Oh to the Yuya and rest of them. Yeah. So, and what cards should I make? Should I make what Yuya's pendulum dragon was, but got turned into the multiverse circus, or or his other counterparts as dragons, or the Jaden Yugi's, or anyone's, because from the storyline. So, yeah. 7 beat 1. So, yeah. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. 7 main characters. I know it's like 4 are all a part of one person, but I'm not gonna even bring Zark into this storyline. I already have plans for him. If I ever make a season 2 of it. So, yeah. And in season 2 would be mostly focused on the family. He are more important than anyone. I know I say that, but it's true. So now, peace out, y'all. Peace.